Hello, welcome to Mark's Ketovore Recipes. Every Tuesday, I want to release a video of a recipe that falls in the Ketovore eating plan. And the Italian wedding soup has been on my to-do list for quite some time. And interestingly enough, it's not about getting married. It's apparently it's about the flavors of the different ingredients are fit so well together. They seem to be getting married. That's at least that's what Google is saying. Kind of interesting that it came up on the to-do list when I'm going to go visit my sister in Ohio because that's where the eclipse is going, and she's going to get married on the day of the eclipse. So it's kind of interesting to have at least a Italian wedding soup the day after she gets married when I'm visiting her. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started here. And here's all what's in it. Starting off with 10 cups of chicken stock, 1 cup of Parmesan cheese, 2/3 cups of diced carrots, a half a pound of ground beef, and a half a pound of ground pork. Conveniently, I found a 1 pound thing of, I guess it's called bork because it's pork and beef mixed in together. A half a cup of almond flour, 4 ounces of spinach leaves, 3 whole eggs, 3 cloves of garlic. Interesting, it's going to call for a grated garlic. I've never grated garlic before, so that's going to be interesting. 3 tablespoons of parsley and 3 tablespoons of basil, half a teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of black pepper, and I just noticed that that's Italian flavored sausage, ground blend. Anyway, so let me go ahead and get everything measured out and cut up. Okay, got everything all measured out. Got the broth or stock and the pot here on medium heat just to let that come up to a simmer. And now in this bowl, I'll add in 1 of the eggs and then the garlic, the almond flour, the basil, and parsley, the Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper. Now I'll get that all mixed up. Now that that's all mixed up, I'll now add in, to risk us sounding like the Swedish chef, I'm going to add in the bork and get that mixed in. It says be careful not to over mix, so I'll go ahead and get that all mixed up. Now that I got everything all mixed up, I'm going to use this little cookie scoop. I hope I get a chance to use it again sometime. Even before I did Ketovore, I didn't really make cookies. So when I bought this, I'm like, I hope I'm not wasting this money on this. Not a whole lot of opportunities to use a cookie scooper on Ketovore, but I'm gonna put this into the broth here. I'm pretty sure these are just going to disintegrate as they cook. It is kind of fun that there's chicken stock, pork, and beef. All it's missing is some kind of fish. But yeah, I'm going to get these all scooped up together and put that in the soup. Put the meatballs in there, or at least currently meatballs. We'll see if they're meatballs by the time it's done cooking. So I'll let that simmer for 10 minutes. I'm not going to stir it too much because it's just going to break up the meatballs. But let that sit for 10 minutes or so. This is where you add the carrots as well. So, about a minute and a half in. Oh well. Again, carefully stir it because I'm sure I'm just destroying those balls. Anyway, let those cook for about 8 more minutes. That's been going for about 10 minutes now. Yeah, they're all just disintegrated. So now I'll add in the spinach. Carefully mix that in. And let that cook for another 6 minutes. And while the spinach is cooking, I'll combine the eggs into this bowl here and whisk them up. The next step is to add the mixed up eggs into the soup while stirring the soup, which is going to take 2 hands, so 1 moment. And I'll let that cook for another 2 more minutes. And there's the finished product. I'll let it cool off a bit before bowling it up and taste testing. And there's the Italian wedding soup all bowled up. It's very, it smells very strong. It's usually meant in a poor way, but yeah, it's a very flavorful smelling soup. I'm going to let it cool off a little bit more before I do the taste test. But there's the bowled up product. Okay, now time for the taste test. It's a very strong smelling soup. Again, um, strong in a good way. Very flavorful smelling. Definitely smell the chicken and the pork. Very thin though. I'm not sure if that's the right term. Kind of has a cream like flavor to it. Can't seem to find any meatballs though. Yeah, like I thought they would. They just disintegrated. Here's a bit of a ball. That is a good combination. I think I'll be making this more often. Not like video, but just to load up the freezer. But yeah, this is really good soup. Really easy. Just making the meatballs is overcomplicated, I think. But I think if I would have browned the meat before putting it in the soup, I think it would taste quite a bit different. But I'm not sure how to improve that. Maybe just crumble up the meat and put it in the soup instead of just making the balls. Yeah, I've never made meatballs before. Maybe I just need more practice with it, but it still seems like overcomplicating things. Thanks for watching. Every Tuesday, I plan on making recipes videos. If anybody has any recipes that I'd like to share, it'd be greatly appreciated. And have a nice day.